We've spent just over 116 million on this new stand, which is nearly finished, and will be certainly finished by the tour match. That comes out at a figure of about just under $8,300 a seat, which is the sort of rough measure that people who build these things like to use. It's a bit more than we wanted to spend, but it's less than the norm, and it's excellent value. And it's excellent value, especially when you take into account that we've had to spend between 15 and 17 million of that 116 million preserving the heritage features such as the arched wall, the Giffen stand, and other assets of that type. A lot of that is not only the preservation of those things, but the difficulty of building around an existing delicate structure and the extra costs of doing so. And we've had those figures evaluated by the architects and the engineers and the quantity surveyors. So all in all, it looks like a pretty good result in regard to the cost per seat. In regard to the future, this organisation is in quite a unique position. I'm really limiting my remarks to our position now, which exists prior to us either agreeing or all of agreeing, cricket and football agreeing to any changes that might be made if the SMA comes about. We have, first of all, a wonderful new 14,000 seat stand, overdue, but we've got it. Two, a membership base some 20,000 strong. Most probably an additional 8,000 associate members' tickets, just depending on the rate, but that's about the rate it's going at. Four, we have a proposition for AFL football for later, which could put this oval back at the centre of all major sports in Adelaide. And we have the emerging phenomena of 2020 cricket, which has propelled our young players onto the global stage and generated a newfound belief, I believe, which will pervade right through cricket in this state. So my message to you about all of the above is the time for hoping is over, because we're getting there. It's time now to capitalise on the opportunities which have presented themselves and get on with the job at hand. I said to you last week that we at SACA we spent at SACA considerable time trying to follow or match the facilities provided in the Eastern Seaboard for sport. I believe we've now done that and are able to give the spectators at the ground and on TV an extremely pleasant experience, so that they want to come back again and again. And so, luckily for us, this season we start with an Ashes series, a one-dayer against England, the first 2020 against England, an exciting newish Big Bash series, which the young seem to like and is heart attack material for those of us who are a bit older. A good summer for all we have to look forward to.